Libra, welcome to the in-depth version of yours and theirs. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous, and Happy New Year's to you. Let's get cracking. Show me what I need to see, please, for Libra. Show me Libra in their person, please. Show me Libra in their person. Show me. Show me Libra in their person, please. What's going on? Oh, there you are. All right. You're trying to make an appearance, loud and proud. Yes, you are. Justice right there on the split with the Nine of Pentacles. Lovely, independent, strong sense of self, strong sense of truth. Beautiful for some of you. Spirit wanted me to acknowledge that. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful, singular, independent, strong-willed, I know myself energy, and I act in accordance to my truth and my intuition. Very good. Very good. Show me Libra in their person, please. Show me Libra in their person, please. What's going on? We're going to start with your side of the board, but of course, take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse energies as it applies. More so in the yours and theirs reading, as the energy interchange and exchange can be very, very real. So even though I'm saying things like you, it might be them and vice versa. Figure it out, right? We can do that. It either resonates or it doesn't. That's it. All right, your side, Temperance, Sagittarian energy, Three of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Okay, we're looking to heal, possibly reconnect with something that we are broken with. I don't know. But it's kind of like time. I need time. I need time. There's something in your energy that suggests I would like to heal a particular situation. And I am considering reconnecting with it. But it is a break and it hurts. Sometimes I feel like I've been left out in the cold or abandoned. Or perhaps it was you. I don't know. But the energy suggests I'm trying to recover from it. Okay, let's see who's surrounding you. Knights of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Their energy is a little slower and a little more harsh. Okay, I can't quite tell if they're open to the subject or not. I don't know. They may not be interested. Let's take a look at that shared energy. Hanged Man in suspension, the Hierophant, the Seven of Wands. Right now, it's looking like a bunch of non-activity. Okay. It looks like you might be open to the possibility of repair, reconstruction over time. I don't think you've made up your mind yet, specifically your feelings. This person, they're acting like they don't particularly care. They're acting a little cold. That they're exhausted and or blocking. They're telling me they're moving slow, they're not in a rush. And they're acting like, maybe they don't care. So perhaps you should believe that. The Hanged Man, stalemate energy, nothing's going on. Someone's sticking to their guns here as the Hierophant, and they're actively blocking, all right? The overview is the Two of Swords. You say you don't know. You say you do not know and that you cannot see, okay? That you are confused by the whole thing and or the situation. Let's go ahead and start digging. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on here. Show me. Show me that Two of Swords, please. Show me the confusion. Show me the confusion, please. What's going on? Show me that Two of Swords, please. Show me that Two of Swords. What's going on, please? What's going on, please? That Two of Swords. Let's try that again. One more, please. Show me that Two of Swords. Show me the confusion. Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Wow, you do. You're confused about the love for somebody. Six of Cups, some sort of snow bond here. You're confused about your feelings for it. You're confused about their feelings for you. They might be confused about their feelings for you. I don't know. There are feelings here. There are. It's just we're overthinking them, I believe. It's kind of like, was there ever any feelings here at all? Now I can't see it. Yeah, there was. There was. There was always feelings here. It may not have been fully developed. In fact, I'm sure they weren't. With that Page of Pentacles, it's hard to develop that level of emotionality over that level of time with very little investment. But it was there to some extent in some way. How it expressed itself on the surface, 3D, I don't know. But energetically speaking, yes, there was love here between you two. And now you're kind of like, I can't see it. I don't know how that's possible. Or I'm confused about it. I think you're both confused about your feelings, okay? It typically takes two in these kind of situations. Where it started, who it started from, I don't know. But the origin here is emotional confusion. That's what it really comes down to. Let's keep cracking. Yes, there are feelings here. Yes, we've known this person a long time. And the Knight of Cups is expression. Okay? It is expression. Before I move on, I want to clarify that. So that Knight of Cups is emotional expression. There wasn't much of it. Okay? The bond was here, but how it was expressed was small and confusing. So that's why one or the both of you examine this and wonder if there's any feelings at all, because there wasn't much to show for it. Somebody wasn't expressing, or the both of you weren't expressing. So it's kind of like, I have a feeling that you and I are strongly emotionally connected, but we don't really speak to it. Neither one of us really invests in the outward expression of that feeling. So let's just make that clear. That's either one of you or the both of you. Either way, you're confused. Show me Temperance, please. Sagittarian energy. Doesn't have to be. Show me Temperance, please. Show me Temperance, please. Show me the healing. Is there much to say here? Some of you want to know. Is there much to say? Is there much to be said? Was there any feelings at all? Doesn't seem like there was much proof of it, right? Show me. Show me Temperance, please, for Libra. Two of Wands, decision, strength, Chariot. You have a strong heart here. You do. You have very strong feelings. You have made this decision to move forward in your love energy. Now, what that momentum looks like, I don't know. But you're telling me that you have a strong heart and that you have very capable feelings for yourself, your life, your direction, its movement that it should take. You might have some very strong Leo and or Cancer in your chart, perhaps both, as well as Sagittarius. But you're telling me I can heal my heart. I have that ability. I have that capability. I also have a strong will, and I know how I'm supposed to navigate my life. I feel this. I feel this to be true. I feel the strength of my own conviction, and I understand I'm someone who is capable of learning, understanding, and healing, and showing love in whatever I do. So I want you to take that energy with you at all times. So you might have questioned the love here. It was there, but you questioned it. You, the both of you both questioned it, I'm sure, because what was felt and what were expressed were two different things. So you're telling me, but when I look at myself, I know how big my love is. You're telling me I know how I can understand and sympathize. Okay. I know how to heal. So I'm looking at myself here to move things forward and do so with the best possible open heart. I know what I can feel. I know what I can do. And I'm going to show myself love. And I'm going to show myself healing. I'm going to show myself patience and move forward in my life path. Okay? Showing yourself compassion as well. You bet. 3 cups. Show me that 3 cups, please. And that is beautiful energy. It suggests you know yourself, your skills, your abilities. It suggests you know how to take on the world with a certain sense of strength and conviction. And the ability to heal wounds as you need to. And one of your potential healing elements is with this person. I don't know if it'll carry through, though. Show me that 3 of cups, please. Temperance, again, heavy healing for you. Page of Swords, King of Pentacles. Yeah, you are opening yourself up. Even it's not an insult, so don't take it as one. The Libra I'm seeing today would not take this as an offense. The Libra I'm seeing says, I am open to reconnecting if it means an effort of healing. Someone else is looking at you. Page of Swords, King of Pentacles. I don't know who this is to you, but they seem to be looking at you. Okay. They're telling me that they are terribly responsible, but they're not in a position to speak. Not yet. They're like, I am responsible, you know, I can be trusted, I am trustworthy, I am resourceful, I am stable, but I'm looking at the situation, I'm not actually contributing to it. So I don't know if you put forward an offer or if it's just at the energetic level that you are willing to heal things, to talk things out, okay? Because you're telling me you're capable of doing this. I believe you. You showed me temperance twice. You've shown a great deal of patience towards this person. However, they're reflecting back on you a Page of Swords, so that's not a lot to work with. They're saying they have a lot of work to work with. King of Pentacles, that says I have a lot. I know what my self-worth is. but they're not extending that energy to you. It's coming across as a Page of Swords. They might keep an eye on the situation, they might be keeping an eye on you, but they're not actually actively contributing. Apparently what they think that they have so much to work with, they're actually not giving much to the situation. It's looking like a choice. Okay. All right, show me that Five of Pentacles, please. Show me that Five of Pentacles, please. Yeah, we can't do too much with the Page of Swords. So for somebody who says, I'm capable of this, they're showing very little to the situation. Okay, show me that Five of Pentacles, please. Show me that Five of Pentacles. Show me that Five of Pentacles. Show me that Five of Pentacles, please. Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. In the interim of not knowing what's going on with this situation, the break seems to be remaining in your eyes and in your experience. The break stands. And as you focus, you put your hard hat back on as the King of Swords. There you go. And you're saying, I'm going to focus on my foundation, on my pentacle endeavors. Okay, so you're energetically open to reconnecting with this person for the purposes of healing and making that decision and what's right for you, showing compassion to you or this situation or this person. You're telling me you're open on the subject, but it takes two, right? They have to be a willing participant, and right now their energy says they're not a willing participant. I don't think you put forward a peace offering. It's just I know that that energy is available within you. It is available within you to heal with this person. It is available within you to show compassion, to show strength of mind and fortitude towards this situation. You are showing me a great deal of willingness to be patient and to be tempered, and that you hope to heal things over time, but you understand that they're not open to it at this time. You just seem to know that. And I can kind of see why. Page of Swords is from their effort, not much. They're looking at it. They might even be checking in on you, spying, but you can't do shit with a Page of Swords. I know they're capable of more. With the King of Pentacles, they're always capable of more. But they're choosing not to extend those resources to you in the effort of making peace or reconciliation. The energy is available to you. You know that. And again, it's through compassion and healing. But right now, it's like patience, patience. You know, Christina, I have those feelings within me. I have that energy within me, but I also kind of recognize the fact that they don't. And that's okay. That's okay. Good. That's the true essence of a healer. They say that's okay. Just because it's within me doesn't mean it's within them. And I know that, and I recognize that. Good for you. I mean that. I'm not pandering to you at all. Your energy tells me it's calm. It's steady. That it knows itself. That you are kind. That you have a sense of direction in this life. That you're thoughtful. You've shown me remarkable energy towards healing. You have. Yourself. Your sense of direction, and also your compassion's here. Several times. You're telling me I'm energetically available to heal with this person, but it has not been put forward in reality. I know that because I know that they're not open to it. And that's okay. That's okay, you're saying. So in that interim of whatever breakage that is, or what it represents to you, you have decided to deal with your reality, and you put all your time, energy, and effort into that. Again, I'm not surprised when the collectives show me consistent energy. Sometimes it's a very good thing, like I've seen with you, with your foundation just exploding and expanding, as I have seen for you for weeks. So bravo. That seems to be a very core underlying thing for the Libra collective at this time. Sometimes it's not good when somebody stays down and they just stay down there. And the collective can drag on, but that's not what I've been seeing for you. So you're like, despite feeling, like I'm broken from the situation or person, I know they're not open to healing. I know they're not. I am, but that's where I'm at. They're not, and that's okay. In the meantime, I'm going to focus on my stuff. That's you, making that decision. I've got things to focus on. I'm expanding. I'm gathering coin. I'm establishing my place in the world. That's going to be my upfront energy. Okay? After that, I don't know. It all started back here with the confusion. I don't know what the feelings are for this person. If I was wrong, if ever. Did I ever feel them? Did they ever feel them? I don't know. I don't have much to show for it. I just know I've known this person a long time, and there was something there, I think, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Or it wouldn't articulate, or it wouldn't come out to the surface, you know? Okay, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords. This person's a little not happy, a little detached, a little angry maybe, defensive. Defensive, that's all that is, they're defensive. Okay? Yeah, they're slower. Their energy is a little slower than yours. That's not necessarily a bad thing. But they do take their own time, and right now they're kind of sitting in at least a surface energy. What's going on underneath that surface, we're going to take a look at that. But right now their surface energy says it's cold and detached and that they could give a fuck. So, let's see if that's actually true. So in comparison, if that's true with this person, I don't want you interacting with them yet because they're not in a space to receive what looks like well-intended, compassionate, I would like to heal things with you energy. I don't think they're in a place where they can receive it anyway. You must know that to some extent, I believe. Show me that, is it, which one? Knight of Pentacles, please. Show me this person's Knight of Pentacles. And show me that person's Knight of Pentacles, please. Show me that person's Knight of Pentacles, please. If I see history, then I'll see history. If not, I don't want to go digging for it. You have your reasons, they have yours. You know? I'd rather focus more on the present and then future actions and or intentions, if at all. Sometimes people lay it out for me. Before you say anything, Christina, just know that this, and this happened, okay? You're not doing that today. You're just telling me where you're at right now. Okay? And what it is that you are energetically speaking willing to do with this person. But you seem to know they're not in a position. Okay? I will point out to you, if you start saying the power number 14 over and over again, that is confirmation for you. That is healing. That is constant. Congratulations. So if you see 14 a lot, there you go. All right? Knights of Pentacles, please. Show me that Knights of Pentacles, please. Show me that Knights of Pentacles. Show me that Knights of Pentacles. Some of you are enjoying your glass of wine and or some sort of spirit of choice while you're listening to this and you decided to relax. It's been a long day. Kick your feet up. Congratulations. You deserve it. This is your wine time? Oh, this is my treat. This is my end of the day treat or end of the week treat. And now I'm listening. Oh, thank you. Thank you for including me in your treat. I appreciate that. It's like I'm going to have my glass of whatever and I'm going to listen to Sassy. That's my treat for this week. I'm just so busy and I just... Well, thank you. I appreciate you including me in your special time, your downtime. You know, I thank you. Oh, honey. Yeah. Okay. You called it. You called it. You 100% fucking called it. Okay. Okay. You don't love this person any less, but yeah. Page of Swords is underlying. Yeah. They're not in a position to talk or reconnect. You know this. You called it. You fucking called it, man. Bro, sis, you fucking called it. 100%. You got it. You got it. They're not in a position to receive reconciliation energy. You're open to it energetically, but you have not advanced on it. I didn't see any 3D that would suggest that. You understand that their energy towards you has potential, but its execution is small, if not immature. You're right. So yeah, don't, not yet. This person's working through stuff, and at the rate they're going, it's going to take them a while. They just showed me a phenomenal amount of self-deception. They said that their energy is Knight of Pentacles. Well, the reason I'm being so slow and taking my time to respond to Libra or re-engage with Libra is because I'm busy. It's self-deception. They're playing for time. They're playing down the clock as an excuse to not speak with you. You know this. You know this. You know this. There's a reason why you knew they weren't open to reconciliation, not in a good way. I'm not saying you two have to be lovey-dovey again. And it may not even be like that. It may not be a lover. It may not be a person of emotional significance. Not like that. That's what confused you anyway. I don't really know what their feelings are. And now, I don't even know if I know what mine are. Which runs contrary to what I believe in. I believe in me. So, while I know this person, I know them a long time, and there is love there, I actually don't know. The expression's so small. The sincerity. Knight of Cups is emotional sincerity. Expression. The sincerity, the expression is so small. I don't know. And and Libra's like, I'm not into not knowing. I know who I am. I got a big heart, Chariot. I got strength of will and conviction, strength. I am a healer. Temperance twice. You're telling me in every conceivable way that you make decisions from the heart in a place of strength and will. So when you're looking at this and you're like, I don't know what this is, there's something there, but it confuses me, and that's just not who I am. There's a reason why you haven't offered the white flag or offered to reconcile, because you're not playing a war game. You just know that this person's not where you are. And you do love them. How it comes out on the surface is what confuses you. But what you feel for them is real. So when I'm telling you, you called it, you knew this person was not in a position to handle, because they would see it, right? They would see it that way. Five of Swords, that kind of deception. Moving slow on purpose. I'm purposely keeping myself distracted. I'm so burdened. I'm so weighed down. I'm using work or whatever as an excuse to not communicate effectively with Libra. You knew it. Like, you knew it. You knew it was a form of mind games and a way to control the situation and be immature. That's why you haven't offered the white flag, is because they would see it that way. They would see it as their win and your loss, and you're not trying to do that. You're not seeing this as a war game. Like, if I raise the white flag, then that's my shame or, my pride. It's like they wouldn't understand reconciliation, not healthy reconciliation. I know they're not in that position. They would see it as they won and I lost, and I'm not trying to do that. When two people are meant to reconcile, it's because it's in genuine interest of peace and reciprocity. So like I'm saying, it doesn't have to go back to lovey-dovey or we were meant to be together. It's just simply, can you and I work our shit out? Because that's what I like to do. My preference is to work shit out with people. But I don't think they can handle that, Christina. I know they can't. That's why I haven't put it forward. They would see it in some weird, convoluted, fucked up way. And you're right. The energy is self-deceptive. It is. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't hurt me. I'm going to move slow on purpose. I'm going to think slow on purpose. I'm going to talk slow on purpose. I'm never really going to say... This is bad communication, by the way. This is the absolute essence of bad communication. This was already not good. Let's add some Ten of Wands onto that. So 5 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 10 of Wands. This person has no way or ability, at least not at this time, to actually express themselves honestly. The conversation or whatever they have to say is misleading. It's misdirective. In other words, they never get to the point. They never get to the point. It's like it's almost hard for them to tell the truth. I don't know that they're an active liar, but it's more like what they tell themselves is what they feel they have to say, and what they tell themselves is, oh, I'm busy. I don't have time to say anything to Libra anyway. The 18th might have been important, or the 15th. Yeah, that's not good. This is literally in opposition to communicating effectively. That's not good. So even if what they had to say, it wouldn't be coming from an honest place anyway. So you're right. You're right. They would see the gesture of the white flag or the white dove as a form of control, and Libra gave in, and you're not trying to do that. It's not about giving in, it's about making peace. They don't see it. To them it'd be like a loss/victory type situation. And it's like, I'm not trying to play war games with you. When I move forward, and this is what I know, and this is what you and I are in, and I'm not into confusion. I'm not into mind games. What are your feelings? I know mine. I know how to move forward in this life. What are we trying to do here? Something like that. 9 of Wands, resistance, blockage, doing the same thing over and over again, not having any different results. Show me that 9 of Wands. What are we blocking here? Resistance, blockage, resistance, blockage. Other than the truth of communication, real honest communication, that doesn't happen very well. What this person's really thinking and or feeling. It's, that's unfortunate. Some of that Nine of Wands, please. Some of that Nine of Wands. Some of that Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, please. The Emperor. Oh my, and they have pride too. The Hermit. Healing. What they're actively blocking here is that they have the opportunity to heal things with you, even if it's at a friendship level. Their pride is kind of not allowing that to go through. So the Emperor here typically is good energy, but not in this instance. The Emperor is kind of insisting on holding up that particular wall. It's a pride thing. Okay. And they have the ability, honey. They got the goods. They do. They have the goods. They need to heal that peace within them, though, first, before they try to heal things within you. They got some structural work to do within thyself. Now, I'm not really into saying it's all their fault, and it's not. It's always going to take two. It's always going to take two. But this person, in order to heal things with you, they would have to take several steps back and heal stuff within them first. There's a reason why, even though you have the energy to make peace with this person, you know that now's not the time. Temperance twice. You know it's not the time. Their energy is too small. They tell me that they're very capable. I believe them. I believe this person's very much used to being in charge. I think this person's very much used to not being contradicted. I think this person's very much used to having, well, it's my way or the highway. There's a heavy sense of control surrounding their energy. They can't even be honest with their own communication. Never mind to you. They purposely make this dance much more complicated than it needs to be, and it comes within them and this really weird desire to control everything from their communication to how they express themselves with you. Hence why you opened up with confusion about this connection at all. They're not honest with themselves first. How can they be honest with you second? It all starts from the self. Everything from your bullshit to my bullshit to that guy's bullshit down the street, it all starts with us. So if we have love with ourselves first, we can have it with someone else. But if we tell ourselves lies first, then we're going to tell other people lies second. You see what I'm saying? This person has a weird need for control. So much so that they lie to themselves. And then other people feel it. Or they experience it. They're not being honest with themselves about their feelings for you, their thoughts for you. Never mind you. So you fucking called it, honey. Your energy called it. Their energy is too small and immature. Yes, it fucking is. It's too immature. Page of Swords. They think they're Big Daddy. That's what I call the Emperor sometimes. Big Daddy, King of Pentacles. Doesn't amount to a hill of beans if we can't be honest with ourselves first. I just know that your energy is lovely. And it would make itself available in the name of peace with this person if they had the slightest inclination to see it as something honest and productive as opposed to a win or loss type situation. In other words, mind games. And that sucks, man. That fucking sucks. They got the goods. They might even have some Virgo in their chart. A little bit of Aries. But there are some fundamentals in this person. And it is coming from within. That Three of Pentacles is coming from within. There are some fundamentals within this person they need to fix first. Never mind with you. You know, it's like if they can't control it, they don't have say in it, then it's like they can't take pride in it and say it's theirs. I don't know how to explain it. But they equate honesty with control. I don't... Man, you know, either you have a huge respect and principle for human beings, okay, humanitarian energy here, and the general sense that it's more often than not, it's better to make peace with somebody if you can. And if you can't, give it time and compassion. I have every reason to believe that's you in this respect. I don't think it's just something you're applying to this person. I think this is generally what you do because you tell me I'm pretty good about making decisions about love and life, Christina. And I have healthy pride and I have a healthy sense of strength and conviction. Otherwise, I think you're kind of a rock star when it comes to healing and showing patience. And I do believe you're very compassionate. But you're also like, I'm also not stupid. If I came forward with offers of reconciliation, they'd cut me down, make me feel small, make me feel stupid, and they would interpret it incorrectly. You would be right. So there's no point in offering reconciliation with someone who doesn't appreciate it. They wouldn't appreciate it. Not now. They got the goods. Once you dig past that person here who feels the need to control, so much so to the point that they lie to themselves, that's false control, man. That's false control. Control is also an illusion. We can do our best to hedge our bets. Play the ratios, play the numbers. Make good calculated decisions, but ultimately all control is an illusion. No. Anyway. I love a good philosophical chin wag as much as the next person, but we don't have that kind of time. And you know how I like to spin a good yarn. I'll just keep going. Because that's who I am. I'm just like, I have so much Libra in my chart. It's like I can just keep going and going on a thought and on a thought and on a thought, and then with all that Scorpio, and then on the feeling and on the feeling, etc. But I think you see what I'm saying. Show me that Queen of Swords, please. Person's trying to remain emotionally detached, aloof. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. Again, that's more of that false control. I would like to dig past that and see something that harkens more to emotional honesty. Show me this person's Queen of Swords, please. Show me this person's Queen of Swords. They might be an Earth-Air combo, but that's not really the point. Three of Wands, Nine of Wands. Don't. That's who I'm talking to today. I'm telling you not to. I don't want you to get hurt. Okay? They want you to come back just so they can reject you. They're mad. Their mental disposition's not healthy. They got the goods, but the goods are all twisted up in their head about control and who wins and who loses. This is someone we cannot work with. They're looking at you to come back to them just so they can reject you. And I know on the surface they act like they don't care. I refuse to respond or contact Libra. That would look like a loss on my part. How dare I admit that I'm wrong, right? I didn't have any lessons to learn. That was all Libra. They literally, so on the surface they act like they don't care. And that they remain detached and unaffected by whatever this breakage was between you two. They are angry, resentful, and they are looking for the next opportunity to reject you. So they can turn it back around on you. It's coming from a very twisted place. I don't like it. It's not so bad as the devil and the moon, but they act like they could care less if you come back around or make an offer of peace. But as soon as you do, they want you to. They want you to, just so they can put that wall up and show you how much they don't care. In other words, it's entrapment. If you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with anyone else. They are literally looking at you. They're excited by that. On the surface, they act like they don't care. Okay? Detached. I'm not emotionally involved. You can't hurt me. We've already established the contrary is true. And the thing is, you weren't, whatever history went down, honey, I don't give a shit. I have no, looking at your energy, you weren't trying to hurt anyone. You're only telling me I would be open to healing because typically that's what I, Libra, do. I like to heal things and work things out with people. That's my MO. But you knew it, honey, didn't you? You called it. You saw the smallness of this person's energy. You saw the immaturity of it. They say they're responsible and so busy. Prove it. Say you've learned something. Show you've learned something. Show some fucking initiative. They don't. And that's why you haven't. Otherwise, you would love to work your shit out with this person because that's what you do. That's the Libra I'm looking at. You tend to be compassionate and humanitarian. Oh, it's beautiful. I wish more people were. But you look at this person's energy and you're like, it's too small. It's immature. They won't see it for what it is. They won't get it. They'll see it as some weird fucked up game of winning and losing. And that's not what you're trying to do. It's not a game to you. You prize healthy relationships with people. I see it. They're only interested in you coming back just so they can put up a wall. They're almost excited by it. Oh, well, I'm going to give them what for this time. Let Libra comes back. Whatever the fuck that means to this person. Their pride's tangled up in this. They have a weird sort of angry passion when it comes to you. Is that what that is? I don't know how far this goes for some of you. Is it because you never gave in to this person? For some of you, not all of you. It had a weird thread pick up in the back of my mind as soon as I said that. They have a weird sort of angry passion with you. And that's when I heard it. It's because I never gave in. That's when I heard it. It's because I never gave in. You never gave them what they wanted. In that way, you know. Yeah. That's because you know who you are. That's right back here. You move forward with sincerity and compassion. You know who you are. And why would you give yourself more of this, sexually or otherwise? It doesn't matter. Their feelings were never clear to you, so you never gave them more than what they deserved or what the situation warranted. Right? I'm the same way. If you don't emotionally invest, you're not getting anything else. That's it. Done. You know, you can look at the goods, but you can't touch the goods. That's part of who I am. I have Libra in my Venus, so that sense of sensuality is very strong in me. Very strong. I have a huge respect and understanding of the sensuality of the Libra energy. Very much so. It's in other placements too. Not to mention my Lilith. So it's like, oh yes, I'm sensual. I'm highly loving, I'm highly compassionate, but if that's what you got to show, why should I give you more? Anyway, that's for some of you, not all of you. But it's almost like the energy's so angry and weird. Acts like it doesn't care. It does. But it's not your place to fix this person. They need to fix themselves. Like I said, they need to take several steps back and work on the fundamentals before they could even appreciate the value of proper healing. What a mess. And a disappointing mess. So, if this is who they are, believe them. And this is the version of who they are now. Who it was 5 years ago and what they'll be like 5 years from now or 10 years from now, I don't know. But this is who they are now, so believe who they are now. I think you know that, right? That's the reason why you haven't reapproached with reconciliation, even though your energy would like to. You know they wouldn't get it. It's too immature to handle the real shit. Yes, suspension, I strongly agree. Someone's committed to blocking. It's either you or them. I don't know. I know that this person, only reason they want you back in the horizon is just so they have the opportunity to block you again or put it back on you. You know, if you broke with them, they want a chance to do it to you too. Fucking tit for tat bullshit. If you broke with them and you had your reasons and your energy suggests it knew what it was doing, there you go. You're telling me you're open to peace and to healing with this person, but it has to be for genuine healing, not some tit for tat shit. They're looking at tit for tat shit. Libra broke with me, well, I'll block them right back. I want them to come back just so I can block them, just so I can have the privilege of slamming the door on their stupid face, right? That is Page of Swords shit. That is very immature. This person hasn't learned shit. All right. The Hanged Man, please. Sorry. If you're someone who is offended by this, it's either A, not for you, or it is, and you're having a hard time with it. So if you're not into real tarot, bye. That's it. Real tarot, real life. End of story. That's what I do. This is one of the real ones today. And I call bullshit when I see it. I'm not saying you didn't have a part to play. Of course you fucking did. That's why you're open to healing, is because you understand shit was not left resolved. You can be a strong-willed, beautiful person. That doesn't mean you're not going to have mishaps in your relationships along the way, whatever form or shape they take, be they in family, work, love. The point is that a healthy person wants to resolve their differences, and if they can't, they let it lie. You're choosing to leave it lie and focus on your material world, which makes sense to you. And this person, no, honey. No. No. Especially if you broke for them and you felt it was the right thing to do because of this. In which case, I do not blame you. They're not in a position to see that. They only want you to come back just so they have the privilege of slamming the door in your face. I don't have any lessons to learn. My communication wasn't all fucked up and convoluted. Neither were my intentions. This person's intentions and control issues are all wrapped up in one. I don't think they knew what their intentions were when it came to you. Like I said, they have a weird sort of angry passion aimed at you. That means pride's involved, and they didn't know what the hell they wanted. That's why there's confusion. If somebody wants this and they know they want this, there's no confusion. It just is. So don't tell me this person doesn't have fault or blame. No. I know we got some it's the other way around, then it's the other way around. Like I said in the opening, reverse energies as it applies. There you go. The collective is vast. The Hanged Man. Yeah, I think that was one of the major points of your last reading, wasn't it? Let them prove it to you, you know. But I don't want you waiting around for it, clearly. If you're a true healer, you know closure comes from within. So if you're a Libra who's over there bemoaning this person, and I hate them, that's not the Libra I'm looking at. The Libra I'm looking at is wise, says they know better, and that closure, acceptance, and healing comes from within, not from without. That it is your tendency to make peace with people when things go wrong, and inevitably they do go wrong. But you've always made peace, and that is your preference. But you know, with this person, it's not going to happen. You just know it. You're not bitching, and you're not sitting on the couch moaning about it. You're moving on with your life, as you have always been inclined to do. Show me the Hanged Man. 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 Put it in the comments if you know what's up. Okay? Show me the Hanged Man. Stalemate. No shit, stalemate. It was suspended for a reason. Hopefully we're gaining some perspective here. I do not know. Six of Wands. Fuck. Two of Wands. There's that Five of Swords again. Oh my. This person is cocky. Arrogant, cocky, and in control. Or tries to believe, or they actually believe they were in control. They didn't know what the hell they were doing when it came to you. They didn't know what the hell their motivations were. They knew they wanted you, but couldn't say it, couldn't own it. It's like a secret they didn't dare admit to themselves. They have a hard time admitting things to themselves, this person does. That's too much Five of Swords energy. One, I understand and is forgivable. Two, first, the communication was never honest to begin with. And there's the pride. A weird sort of passionate pride when it comes to you. They got way too cocky in this. What the fuck is this? What kind of weird ass mind game shit is this? I don't like it. They got a little too cocky. For some reason, their energy says I don't need this. I can give or take this. I can suspend it any time I want. It never felt that good to begin with. It was a little fun. It was a little thrill. It was no big deal. I can give or take that shit. And yet they're still looking for you. Oh, honey, you called it. You fucking called it, honey. Libra, honey, you got it. You're right. You knew it. You knew it. You know this person's energy is too small. It's too immature. It does not know how to process communication or feelings correctly, or their thoughts. You otherwise would be open to making peace with this person, but they have so much work to do. Somebody's energy got really wrapped up in their pride, sense of confidence, their sense of bravado, erections, I don't know. But they put a lot of faith in it. They really thought they were all that in a bag of chips. That's why they want the privilege of slamming the door in your face if you come back around. You know. A lot of false pride here, a lot of false bravado, a lot of false sense of confidence, and a lot of false sense of I'm in control. They ain't in control of dick. I don't know if they've looked at their life recently, but no. And somebody who is in control understands they fundamentally are not in control at the end of the day. Real control is understanding that you have none. It confuses the shit out of people, but that's duality of life. You cannot have one without the other. The more you understand you have no control, you in fact actually have a lot more of it than you think. You'll never have full control, but you got a damn good grip on yourself. When you understand who the hell you are, there's nothing you can't move forward in. All this started, Libra? Look at you. Fucking called it. All this started here with I'm confused about the feelings here. That's how this whole thing started. Look at the mess. What in the actual fuck, Libra? Saw this great comment the other day. I can't believe you used the F-bomb in your video. Unsubscribe. I laughed so hard I almost broke a rib, and I was like, you must be new. Bye. Hi and bye. Aloha, which reminds me, I booked a trip to Hawaii. Hell yes. I'll be going in summer. I haven't had a trip, or a vacation I should say, in years and years and years. I've been busting my ass working, building my own particular foundation and empire. So I was like, aloha, hello, goodbye. I'm so excited. I am so excited, you guys. All right. Specifically, I'm going to the island of... I'm going to butcher this. Oahu? O-A-H-U. Yeah, that one. Oh, I'm so excited. As I was telling Scorpio in their last message, we're getting cut, baby. Oh, we're getting cut. We're getting cut. I'm sorry. Oh, so yeah. Just to let you know, if you're new to the channel, hi. I swear. I swear. My regular Libras are smiling. You're smiling so hard right now. It's like, yeah, she does. While you're sipping your wine. Oh my. The Hierophant, Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Temperance. Oh, mother. Oh. Okay. I'm just frustrated. There's still passion here for some of these things. We got some stubborn insistence here of holding on to this. Okay? But it feels spiritually like the right thing to do. I'm not accusing you. I'm just telling you I believe it's you. Okay? So it's not an accusation, but you are showing me a kind of stubborn insistence on holding on to this spiritually. Because you honestly feel, I wouldn't hold your breath. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just letting you know the energies as I see it. I think you have an idea strongly of who this person's like and why you haven't come forward. But a part of you really truly remains optimistic that one day you can heal things with this person, just not today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not next month. Spiritually, you feel that it is your responsibility to hold on to this connection in some way because you feel that one day you're going to have the responsibility of healing it. You really are showing me strong aspects of healing and taking responsibility towards healing. Again, you're very compassionate. And in many respects, I agree with you. We never really truly want to give up on some of our connections. That says, I've known you for a long time, even if you and I aren't soul bonds, even if we're not soulmates, we've known each other a long time, and a part of you has not given up hope on this. So while you understand it's suspended, and it's suspended for good reason, you're right, they got a lot of shit to sort out, so you're not exactly in a rush either to repair this gig, okay? Nor should you be. And a part of them, I believe, their higher self, which they have shown me. I told you they got the goods. They're just not very acquainted with the goods, like the real goods, not the stuff they self-impose. I'm in charge, I'm in control. I was not hurt or affected by this. When we get past all that bullshit, there's a part of them that's actually strongly inclined too, towards spiritual practices, towards a higher sense of self, and I do believe in this respect, because Four of Pentacles typically is shared. If I'm holding on to someone, there's a good chance they are too, right? So a part of them, no matter how small it is and how far away it whispers, says, I'm going to hold on to Libra because maybe one day I can heal with him. Just not right now. Spiritually, I believe you two hold on to each other. How it comes out on the surface is crap, unfortunately. It's not good. But spiritually, I believe you two hope one day to resolve issues in the name of healing. I do. But until then, it's a no-go. Block, suspended, and also, P.S., you're busy. You're not focusing on them, and that's one of the things that they're pissed off about. You're not focusing on them. You're doing your thing. Clearly, you're out there living life. But this person plays a role in some extent to your energy or your heart, or both. Okay. Show me that Seven of Wands. Show me that Seven of Wands, please. Show me that Seven of Wands, please. Show me that Seven of Wands, please. Yeah, so whatever love union there is between you two, we're not in a position to open up and take a risk towards it. They're still showing me Ten of Wands. Oh, it's too hard, it's too hard, it's too hard. It's too hard. So if anybody says it's that hard to connect with you or to be honest, believe them, take them at face value, because all they're presenting to you is face value. They actually have a great deal of complexity into them, but it's also very twisted, and it's based on pride and sense of control, both of which are incorrect. The more you have to say, I am king, the more, in fact, it's the opposite. Someone who is a king and is comfortable and secure in that doesn't have to say it or advertise it. Everybody just knows. This person has to say, I'm in charge a lot. They have to tell themselves, I'm in control a lot, which means the exact opposite is true. That's one of their Five of Swords, which they've shown me twice, both in uncomfortable ways. The Seven of Wands, blockage. Ten of Wands, there's still a great deal of strain that exists before either one of you can connect in a way that makes sense. So, I'm not saying death, I'm saying breakage, and I'm saying blockage, and the anticipation of blockage if you come back around. You both retain some sort of spiritual hope, higher sense of self with the Hierophant. Great guy, but he has his cons. All the cards in tarot too. You are both retaining, however, a spiritual sense of hope to resolve differences in future, just not today, tomorrow, etc. There is no go on whatever union this represents to you in terms of love and energy that is lovely and warm and inviting, as opposed to oppositional and burdensome. These are two energetically burdensome cards, as well as real world physical energy blockage. In other words, ain't shit happening. Nothing's changed. The potential for the beauty between you does exist, and fresh start energy, just not right now. So again, I didn't see full-on ending. Ten of Swords. I'd still have to see more evidence, even if there was a Ten of Swords. Death or the world. It's just right now, it's a whole lot of nothing. Whatever beautiful potential there is between you two remains blocked at this time. And they're still telling me, Ten of Wands, woe is me. Which is what they were doing back here. It's too hard. It's too hard to communicate accurately and effectively with Libra and in a way that's honest, not convoluted or twisted. It's way too hard to do that. It's way too hard to do that. They're saying they're always weighed down. They're always busy. That's why they can't communicate effectively or share feelings or spend time with you, etc. fucking etc. Okay. If someone wants to make the time for you, they will. And if someone wants to communicate effectively with you, they will. And that might be why you broke it, because this wasn't in place to begin with. Again, it's what a healthy person would do. I have every reason to believe the Libra I'm looking at is a healthy person. You've demonstrated it to me multiple times. And I think you've given this person in situations a great deal of allowance. A lot of temperance, a lot of compassion, a lot of understanding, until even you met your limit. In the meantime, you keep, this is where your confidence is really bright and shining. Look at you. You came out. Oh, I know what's up with this. I know what's up with this arena. This, Christina, I have no confusion on. I got that. Continue to focus on this. This person seems to be, bare minimum, spiritually linked to you. Who they are to you in real life, I could not say. Neither can they. They never knew what they wanted from you to begin with. That's because they don't know what they want from themselves. In order for them to know what they want with you or with anyone, they'd have to know what they want from themselves. They don't. So like I said, they have a really weird sort of angry passion towards you. It says, I want you, no I don't. I'm going to communicate something, but not too much. I'm going to take some action towards Libra, but not too much. Nothing that would suggest I'm invested in this or interested, because I'm in control. Yeah. Yeah, they'd like to think that. Look at where that so-called control got them. So. This thing was never allowed to naturally breathe or naturally exist. Someone kept trying to twist it up and control it and make it feature or fit in their brain or in their heart what they thought it was supposed to look like. Still expecting something from you, but still misconstruing the meaning of it. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They expected something from you, but still insisted on misconstruing the meaning and their part to play in it. What are you supposed to do with that? From your point of view, it was actually really simple. I don't know what the feelings are here. We don't really express them or talk about them. There's something. And then they show me a whole mess of stuff. I think that was the most important thing by far. I want and expect. They had expectations. I have expectations to communicate and or have some sort of action with Libra, but I'm not going to tell myself it means anything, but I still expect it. That's an excellent recipe for disaster. Expectations that are not realistic, or we insist on shifting them like a kaleidoscope to see something. It's like a constant test you were in with this person you could not pass. I don't know what they were looking for, but it was like going on an interview you could never pass. And you went on multiple interviews with this person, if you will, to use the metaphor. And it's like an interview you could never pass, but they still kept interviewing you. What the fuck? Whatever this was in this person's mind, you could never pass it. They didn't know what they wanted from you at all. They just knew they wanted something. But they wouldn't see it for what it was. Or they wouldn't get involved in it for what it was. Too busy trying to control the whole thing. I'm telling you, honey. Here's the thing. They kept calling you back, though, for the same fucking interview. And you kept getting the same results. So what's the definition of insanity here? At some point you broke from this. Or they did. They just want you to come back long enough so they can slam the door in your face. But again, that's not what they want. That's on the surface is what they want, which is superficial, shallow, mind-gamey bullshit. But a deeper part of them that knows better says they should fix things with you. There you go. Until then, you keep doing what you're doing. I know that you and this person are spiritually linked, but like I said, what the connection looks like after that, I don't know. Neither did you. Their vision wasn't clear. How could you possibly receive clear output, feedback, anything? Like I said, I swear to God, it's like when you were sitting across from this person, it was always like an interview, but emotional connectivity interview. One that felt great on the surface, but was confusing ultimately. But they kept calling you back for the same fucking interview. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, King of Pentacles. I just want you to focus on you. Put that love, care, and attention into yourself. There is clearly a division between you two where there's pain, fear of rejection, so we act like we can't get hurt. Somebody showed the other person warmth, the other person turned their back to it like they couldn't see it, like they couldn't see the love, they couldn't see the pain they were causing the other person. It's like it doesn't exist. I'm not saying that. That's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. Right? If I don't have feelings for Libra, I can't hurt Libra in our little exchanges. You tried to show them love, care, and attention, and they acted blind the whole fucking time to whatever it is you offered, no matter how small, sincere, or big. They constantly acted blind to it. But it's like they called you into the interview just to ignore you. So that means they got something from it, but their energy wouldn't stand in conviction in either direction. It's because they don't know what they want, honey. If you don't know what you want, you're never going to get it. You're going to insist on seeing something wrong with it. You're going to insist on seeing something wrong with the so-called candidate. And yet, you represented something that was right because they kept calling you back. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing time checks. I don't see anything to check, but there you go. Right now, it's blocked and it needs to stay that way until they can show a certain level of maturity and a willingness to digest their own fault in whatever the situation was and how poor the communication was and tensions were in the actions, and I didn't know what I was doing. Until they can acknowledge that, they need to stay away, and I don't want you engaging. Okay, you seem to know better. I agree with you. You would very much like to make peace with them, but you also seem to know that at this time there's no point. But you hold out hope one day that maybe spiritually you two can resolve differences. Okay, 3 weeks, 8 weeks might be important, a combination of that, which would make it 11 weeks. In the meantime, continue to focus on your pentacles. This is where your energy is the most clear and most defined and most energetic. Okay. Let me know if you're connecting to Scorpio. Don't have to be. The 13th could be important. Of what month, I do not know. Yeah, it would be a non-starter. If you opened up towards this person now, it would be a non-starter. Again, you know that, and they're just emphasizing it to me. If you opened up towards this person, it would just be a non-starter. It doesn't matter what your intentions would be. It would be shot down almost immediately. Not returned, text, email, message, conversation, whatever. It would just be turned down immediately. It's like I said, they're looking for that, which is weird because the higher part of themselves knows better. But they're not listening to the higher part of themselves, are they? No. That would require going within, looking at our shit, and saying, oh, this is where I fucked up as a person. That's my bad. Okay, for some of you, Cancer season might be important. or 5 months from now. So yeah, that would put us roughly in Cancer season, thereabouts. Yeah. June, July. Just call it June, July. Might be important. And some of the energy might go through. Might go through. I don't know. I don't know. But thereabouts. If it does, use your best judgment. If they have real emotions, they need to express it instead of acting so distant and I don't give a shit. The 15th might be important, the 10th, the 5th. And then I also had some heavy references to Cancer season, possibly Scorpio season, which means it's much further out. Like I said, not overnight and don't hold your breath. Concern yourself with you and your affairs first. Like you know you're supposed to do. So I'm preaching to the choir. I know. I just want to emphasize the point that I know you feel deeply, deeply inclined to fix things because that's who you are. Typically, you are very proudful of how you have functioning relationships, that you know how to make peace and resolve difference. But this person is outside that particular normative. You know that. All right. Not at this time. So again, kind of like your last reading, it's not fully like that. This has way too much confusion and emotional absence for me to say it's like that, but I will say this, just like last time, if they have the willingness to cooperate and be honest, then let them show that. I know your energy's open towards it, but that doesn't mean, no. If you did, they would shut that shit down, almost in a weird sort of gleeful way. Now I have the energy to, now I have the opportunity to say, fuck you to Libra, or push them off. I knew I would win. I knew I would win. See, that's what I'm saying, man. The mentality's all fucked up. Okay. I typically don't use this. This is a combination deck. It's a little too generic for me. But it's Messages of Closure plus the Hidden Truth Oracle. I combined it. What's in here, please? What's in here, please, for Libra? What's in here, please? Messages for Libra, the person. I love you. I lost myself. You will get through this. My life is not as together as it seems. No shit. False sense of control. I love you. I think that's what you would say to them quite simply if you could, but it would be lost in translation. They wouldn't receive it anyway. Not at this time. I'm not saying they're hopeless, and I'm not saying to give up on them, but I'm also saying don't wait for them. I love you. I lost myself for a while. I am reading this as I lost myself in my love for you. Because I don't know how long you did this, but it was enough that you said, I lost myself in this for you. Or I lost myself in the confusion of the feelings here. I lost myself or sense of direction in the feelings when I'm otherwise a straightforward person with very simple goals. And you will get through this. Yes, you will. I know you will. I know you will. I see things differently now. Yes, you do. Very much so. It's kind of like I can really see the situation of this person now. That I've distanced myself from it or broken from it, I can kind of see what's up. Okay? Okay. You speak to me through music. You two might have had a way of conversing through music. It's like you seem to understand each other through music without having to use the directness of words. That kind of thing. That's for some of you, not all of you. But this, by far, is the biggest takeaway. My life is not together as it seems. Yeah. Please acknowledge me. I know. But then what they do with it, if you did, is not through respect or willingness to learn, understand, or heal. Yeah, please acknowledge me. I bet they do. And as soon as they get that energy, they're a little too weird with it. Okay. Something's bothering me. Hold on. What else, please? Yeah, self-sabotage right on the split. New perspective. We need some perspective here about self-sabotage, which again is not your job. You know that. Family concerns, heartbreak, abundance is near. Yeah, like I said, this could be a family member. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love interest. Absolutely. There might have been some heartbreak here as it concerns family. Like someone who was meant to be close to you, honest, because they're family. There might have been some heartbreak there. Absolutely. It does not have to be a significant other or a person of love interest. You can have love for family too, obviously. Abundance is near. Yes, I see that. That's kind of like no shit. Codependency. Energy cleanse. Someone showing sign of codependency on issues? So someone, something, substance, I don't know. Wild guess who that is. Codependency. They might have some really weird codependency issues, man. Like, I have to know Libra needs me so I can feel in control. And thing is, you didn't need them, you wanted them. Big difference, right? That's a weird sort of Five of Swords, man. That's a weird sort of Five of Swords. I need to know that Libra needs me, otherwise I can't control them, or I don't feel like I'm in charge. You know, if you're going to have relationships, epiphany, for some of you that hit home. The thing is, if you're going to have relationships, you should choose not out of need, but out of want. And if you choose properly out of want, then proper, healthy need develops over time. I chose you because I wanted you. And because I chose you and we continue to choose each other in a way that's healthy, respectful, and loving, we now need each other. But once you choose someone based on needs first, what happens when those needs stop being met? So if this person, like your independence kills them and you just didn't need them and they had no way to control you or their feelings for you, their situation, that way they couldn't get a stake in the door with you or a foot in the door with you, it could be some weird sort of fucked up sense of, and I have to know that Libra needs me in order for them to stay or for me to control them. And you didn't need anybody. You've always moved forward in a certain life path that says, I know myself. And that's a weird sort of codependency, man. A really weird need for control. Okay. And there are some very toxic people, and that is toxic, who go out of their way to get into relationships where they know the other person has to choose out of need. And that is toxic as fuck. There are plenty of men who have picked up women who know they need financial assistance and then they know they'll never leave. That's codependency and a weird sense of control. There are plenty of women who will make attachments with emotionally broken men because they know that they will never leave. That is a weird, fucked up sort of control. That is codependency. That is using and exploiting someone for their needs in order for them to stay. So when I tell you, you need to make relationships based on your own free, independent will, out of want, that's what that means. And then you grow to need each other respectfully over time. It's different. Very different. So if this person couldn't find their foothold with you, I can't figure out what Libra needs me for. Did it ever occur to this person that you just might fucking love them? But no, it's like this person doesn't understand choosing out of want. You know? I have to be able to control it. I have to be able to control it. And Libra doesn't need me. God forbid they actually choose me for me. What? Well, that comes from a broken sense of self. If no one can choose, I can't believe someone would choose me for me. That can't be right. Ay, ay, ay. What a mess. All right, I'm sorry. That's for some of you, not all of you. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. VOKZMWUFG. Tulip. Romance. Love, the possibility for something to bloom. The great white shark. Scorpio could be connecting to one. And then also you might have some Scorpio in your chart. And just also in the general sense, the advice to just keep swimming. Just keep going. Okay. Aquarius energy, but friendly. Also, Pisces, Cancer. Okay, that's enough. You guys put it in the comments as you see fit. Oh, this was one of the weirder ones. But they do happen. They do happen. That's why I'm here, honey. Let's talk about it. I'd rather you know than not know. I'd rather you know than not know, but a big part of you did. A big part of you did. Did I do this already? Yeah, my wine o'clock. It's my wine o'clock. Who do I listen to when I tune down? When I chill out, I listen to a lot of ASMR. A lot of ASMR. I freaking love ASMR. It helps me relax. Step out of your comfort zone, your north node, whatever your north node is, abide by that, please. If you want to know what your north node is, you need to do an extensive birth chart calculator. There are many of them online. I highly recommend Cafe Astrology. They're really good and they're free. But yes, step out of your comfort zone into your north node. Some of your north node is Sagittarius, Cancer, Leo, in which case that's very advantageous. I really want you to step into that energy, but I think you're pretty good about that already. Okay. A new start is coming. Abide that new moon energy. So for some of you, the next new moon, you might start feeling a spike of your energy, start to rise, feeling more and more confident about your general circumstances that you have been working so hard on. But a new start is coming in love, in life, or that sense of freedom and you doing you. So pay attention to that lovely new moon energy and work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So again, if you have some Scorpio in your chart, I really want you to get in there and take a look at the situation. What did you learn from it? This could also be in direct response to your person. You need to work through your fears, man. That much need for control speaks to that much need for insecurity. The more you understand you have no control, the more in fact you have. It's that old chestnut. Life reflects duality. Cannot have one without the other. You want the beauty? You have to know the ugly. You want the day? You have to get through the night. You want the joy and love? You have to know pain. You want to know what it's like to have real control and a sense of destiny and direction? You have to understand that you have none. You have to rely on you at the end of the day. You are the common denominator in your existence. So if you approach situations and relationships with a twisted, pointed, fucked up point of view, that's what you're going to get. Okay, that's enough of that. Libra, you do you. Focus on your foundation. It's looking well, like it has been for the past several weeks, as I've said. Put in the comments as you see fit, honey. You take care. I'm going to see you in the next round of readings, which again is the Intimate Tarot. Let's switch into something else for you, please. Someone else that actually wants to get in there and not as a form of conquest, but because they actually want you. And you want them to, oh my God, this is so good. Yes, that's what we want. That's what I want for you, honey. All right, like I said, honey, put in the comments. Take care. Be well.